What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Let's take a step inside so I don't spoil any of the build. I've been working on something pretty epic, something that I've always wanted on my castle grounds, but I wasn't quite sure where to place it. And I'm not talking about the happy gas cage. See, I'm a king with my crown, but you'll notice that my colors are purple. And that's because I'm pretty wizard too. Had to drop the hair on the IRL just to prove a point. But despite all the king stuff, I do like my fair share of wizard stuff too. So I wanted to build an absolutely epic wizard tower. And like most things, I'm a little in over my head, but after sitting down and having a meeting with the council, I decided to not get my hands stuck in the cookie jar. So we're gonna build the foundation, the shell, and get things started. But this is a two-parter, and even under the basement of this wizard tower, I've got a whole other project going on. And a little spoiler, it has to do with the copper golems. Because this build is so big, it took me so much time to edit. I have 24 hours of streaming content on this build alone. Alright, I think I'm ready to get off my soapbox. Let's start this. Maybe we'll just bring 2 shoulders full. You know, nothing crazy, but still decent. That's not gonna end well. Okay, there we go. So we can clear that out. Woo! Placing blocks. I really miss Sage. Realm is always lit when bro's online, but he has to do work stuff, so, you know, it's just is what it is, but I could be working on my tower and he could be working on his island and it would be dope. Okay, it would be dope. Okay, I said it, it would be dope. Nah, but this tower is going to be pretty dope when it's all said and done. I think what I've got in mind right now is good. I should make sure it's executionable and everything's up to standard and blah, blah, blah. But we are going to start just kind of designing what we have on the towers and finalizing just kind of this lower look before we go into this upper look. That'll help make sure things make sense before we move too far forward. I can't do that. I keep forgetting I can't bring this out like how I want to because of that stairway. And I could always just take out a piece or 2 of it and make it smaller. Just one sliver. Huh, somehow I lost some fences or something? I'm not sure. Not sure what happened there, but I don't have any more. So I'll just have to worry about it later because yeah. Alright, finally. We'll be able to give that some more depth like I want. Yep. Now we'll come through with some slabs. You know what, we might throw a little bit of shrubbery in those. So we'll leave that spot open right here. Throw some shrub. I think I have the shrubbery I'd want to use too. So yeah, I got 11. May not be enough for everything, but at least it gets that established as what that block type's gonna be. I was thinking about doing then on here, basically just going, yeah, like every other like that, and then taking my slabs, popping them around like that. But we got to do the same thing on this outside now, because the inside really don't have shit going on. I mean, we'll do it. We'll make it look, you know, as it should. Got a little scared for a second. I'm like, creepers? Yep. I mean, I don't mind if they come from that way, but if they're right next to the wall like that, Heart just cannot handle that. Hell yeah. Okay, just need to come through with a little bit of block. That gets that kind of lower look on that trim line. For the most part, taken care of, except for the full blocks. I need to come back through. Not a big deal. That's a big deal. Fucking Enderman, bro. Driving me crazy, these Endermen are. For real. They're just like everywhere. Whatever. Gotta get more of them leaves though. I think we're gonna be fine to break out our black wool. Cause I mean that's 1-to-1. We don't have anything to worry about actually here. The other tower, yeah. Man, all I gotta say is get 6 subscribers tonight and I'm at 300. What? You could be a part of that reason. You could be that reason I hit 300. What? That's crazy. I know that's crazy. Damn. Hell yeah. I think that's all of the wool. Sun's setting too, so you know. Time to jump in that bed. Let's go. Dude, they need to get us polished stone. I want to see what that block would look like. Sure, it'd be kind of like polished andesite, but like maybe like a darker... They're almost the same color. Holy shit. I might need to ask my geologist friend a few questions about andesite and stone. It's literally just a shade darker in Minecraft. And yeah, I do have a geologist friend. I will be talking to them about rocks and shit. But I don't know, they may not agree with all of Minecraft's logic. So, Minecraft might be wrong on that. Normally they're right on shit. Really want to do is have a nice big center window. If I come in here, shit. Ah, damn it. Okay. I suck. Okay, so this is just the start. All right, now I just need to add a little bit of design. Really need to figure out what level this block's at. So this is at 122. Okay, so we'll go mirror this band that I've created on the other side, plop some high windows up, and then we'll finish off all the blocks that it might need over there. Then I'll also have to work on the transition spot next. So if that was a blank one, then we should make that one a high one. Yeah, but I kind of want that peg up over here. And we'll go through and we'll just kind of work this outside spot real quick. It seems like it's a good time too, so let's make sure everything goes down to the ground, no dirt being shown like that. Although I think that would have been, that's gonna be covered anyways, but good example, good exercise. But because there's no middle point, like it's an even number, I was thinking we could do something like this, where it's just every other from the middle. There's only a few spots, but don't want to have it look like it's overcompensating for something that really isn't there. I want it to be kind of simple in a transition. Maybe I get a piece of slab for this here, you know? There's those fences actually, so we'll put those there. No, we're probably right with the slabs. So I'm thinking that will be... Sometimes you just gotta ponder. Oh my god, I might be taking videos. Like, that's the perfect movement speed for some stuff. Whew, so right now we're trying to figure out a little bit of height stuff. And, oh, Brody in the game. I summoned Brody. Yo, I feel like... Man, do I need more height on that tower? I feel like I might need some more height on that tower. First Minecraft video that you've seen that isn't just a short. Yeah, bro, I've got tons of Minecraft videos, so I mean, it's all Minecraft. It's half my personality. It's at the bar this week, you know, talking about Minecraft, you know, it's just what it do. Yeah, nah, this world really be like a gift. I'm lucky that like I got this far within my Minecraft phase that this shit hasn't turned off for fucking years. I get to fly around and look at all this beautifulness. The only thing that stinks is there's no update to Distant Horizons yet, so you know, it is what it is. The plans for today is working on this wizard tower. I've got a little bit of a thought on the next spot within this tower, how it's supposed to be looking. I think I need to like, oh shit. I think I need to just work on a little bit of height real quick. No, not yet. I will be opening this to the public as a server once I can afford the bill. That's pretty much the dream, is to get this thing open to the public. But I want a few server side mods first. Like I want land claims. I want there to be like free market trade. So I gotta, you know, figure out something for that. That way people can like trade and like not have to get like, there's a system for that to work, you know, like within like trades and stuff. And then like land claims so that people can build like I'm building and not have to worry about, you know, their builds, their projects being messed with, you know. But it would be really cool to have people just like come out and check things. And I do have a few ideas, but I don't want to spoil it and it does involve getting people on the realm before it's a server. So definitely will be, that's like why I encourage people that like want to be a part of like the realm or be on this to get in the Discord, because that's like how you're going to be able to get access to that. Thank you, I appreciate that. There's a lot of big builds, there's a lot of small builds. Alright, there's level 12. We'll just place the bricks for this, and that is most of the height done for the mini towers. We still need to build the like rooms themselves and get that kind of set up, and then that'll lead into the roof. So we'll do all of that bit next. And then from that, we'll work on the big tower. Once we get the small towers done and identical, you know, then we'll work on this big center tower right here. Pretty legit. We don't have a water bucket, but at least we have an E-Pearl. Hell yeah. There we go. So now we've got this kind of design back, or the width of this is back. So now, see, I feel like that's just gonna be filled in. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, man. I gotta jump off the tower again. Hopefully I don't die. Oh, no, wait, I've got scaffolding. We good. So first we're gonna go around the outside of this chat and put one ring to rule them all. That's what you were thinking
one
too,
ring
right?
to bind them.
I think we'll have it go up another layer. And then here it'll go up too. And then we'll go around here and we'll just place a bunch of temporary scaffolding. Should have brought some dirt blocks or something better for temporary, but it's all you. First layer done.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. Just hope I really don't have to go out and get more amethyst. But if I do, it was for a good cause. May never see that scaffold again. Damn, I just keep losing scaffold like that. Oh. Got one more piece here. Hell yeah, hell yeah. First roof is done. Just gotta look at it from a distance now. Also, it's all blocked. Ooh, damn. Fell pretty hard there. Okay. Okay. You're in the nether, right?
Yeah.
Damn, bro. It looks sick up there, actually.
Hell yeah.
Because I know what I'm going to be doing to it next. I know what it needs, you know?
The mastermind knows what he needs.
I'm just afraid of running out of amethyst. I think I will, so I'll have to think about the last roof. Same type of design I want to do, but maybe a different material, you know? Damn, the small towers are... I just placed 64 scaffolding down. I was like, fuck it, you know? Like, I need to go up, and I need a tower, and I need, like, whatever, you know? So I'll, like, place this 64 scaffolding and, like, blah, 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 right? So I do that, and now I'm just, like, climbing the scaffolding to get up to where I need to go. And it's 2 scaffolding short. It's 2 scaffolding too tall, I mean. So I break the 2 scaffolding off, obviously. But, like...
Yeah, it's pretty close.
The towers are just over 64 with the roof. Oh, they just hit the clouds with the roof. Whatever this tower's height is, it seems like it'll be the tallest thing I've built wide-wise, and probably total height. Because the short towers are only, like, have a difference of, like, maybe 15 blocks from the same level as the rest of the towers on the castle grounds. See what I'm saying? Picking up what I'm
Kinda,
putting down.
sorta. I think so.
Hell yeah. 197 is what the small towers sit at height-wise.
Dang.
The small ones are. Now it's just about building the big guy. Get the
You
big
just
tower.
finished your twin towers? Nice.
Yeah, get the big tower that sits in the fucking middle of it all, bro. And that thing's gonna fucking shoot straight up in the air, too. Yo!
Yo.
I didn't fucking realize I was on mute.
Dumbass.
Bro, how long have I been talking?
I don't know. How long have you been talking?
No, like, since the last...
Last thing you said was you were going to the bathroom.
How long ago was that?
I don't know.
Alright, well, now that insanity is gone, I thought you were just ignoring me. But chat didn't even hear me this entire time either, so my bad, chat. I really just said a bunch of nonsense, so, you know, nothing new. Back to our regularly scheduled Minecraft. Yeah, boy, Minecraft!
Do you have your sand farm labeled on one of the signs?
I think so. It's not really a farm, just a location where you can dig.
Sand quarry, I guess.
Alright. Everything else I gotta do to the tower is gonna require me flying around on Casper and some shit like that. The roof is on, and it's got some lighting. It's pretty lit, bro. Pretty lit. Everything else I'm gonna do is just gonna make everything else make sense, you know? Because really, it's just missing all the trim pieces on the outside. Like, once I add all the stone in, this thing's gonna look so much better. Dude, I need to get far away and look at this. Bro, are you free?
I was gonna go to the sand base, but I guess I'm free. Damn, that's fucking huge.
Isn't that dope, though?
Yeah, bro.
And you know what? It's exactly center to the castle. So I'm expanding what will be the bulk storage. So there will be like 3 houses, essentially, 1 in each tower. But underneath all of this will be like the bulk storage.
Yeah, bro, you've been putting in work.
Yeah, I'm gonna be digging for a second, too. But yeah, no, I'm gonna start lining this shit with stone. Then it'll, like, give it more definition. I have, like, a design palette I kind of want to run with, which is kind of this medieval look with, like, the slab being kind of zigzag. But you'll see what I mean. The granite almost looks like copper, like a dulled copper, because of the purple color. At least on my screen. On the stream, it looks very orange, like fire. Looks really good on stream, actually. What's up, Brody?
What up, what up, what up?
What up, what up, what up? Then it took me about the same amount of time to oh shit, what the fuck is on fire? Yo, how is that on fire again? Well, I wanted to do the outro in my office, but a new lava feature keeps catching my office on fire. I literally just put it out in the middle of doing my outro. Luckily, all the gems and jewels are safe. Next video, we're going to be working on the interior and the exterior final decorations. But there's even more to this build, like I was saying at the beginning of the video. We're going to have the copper golems go in the basement as our bulk storage organizers. I've developed a system that works out really nice and gives the copper golems the maximum output storage potential, and you can stack them next to each other continuously or on top. If you made it this far in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to show some support. It helps me out so much. Otherwise, I will catch you guys next week with another amazing video. Peace.